Hi, let's talk about the objective and stakes that power the central narrative of Chris Nolan's Inception. Specifically, how Nolan focuses the dense narrative on a central plot grounded in character, the core dynamic that keeps its audience invested. So, in most conventional films, the protagonist's objective is both the tangible and emotionally resonant goal that motivates or informs every decision they make. This is the main goal they pursue throughout the film that defines who they are and what they care about. The stakes for that objective are the tangible, emotional, and philosophical consequences that hinge on the protagonist's success. The bad things that will happen if the protagonist fails. If the protagonist fails to achieve their objective, not only will physical or external consequences destroy them, even if figuratively, but the emotional bonds and the philosophical beliefs that define who they are in jeopardy. It's not always about life or death, but the death of the protagonist's worldview. The tension between the protagonist's objective and the stakes is the glue that holds most stories together. So, when Cobb's normal world as an exiled dream thief for hire is blown up by a job gone wrong and a potential job that offers him the chance to see his children again, he must test every skill, use every connection, and make any sacrifice to achieve his objective. In Inception, Cobb's objective that drives him throughout the majority of the film is to plant an original idea in the mind of tycoon Robert Fisher. Inception. In the world of this story, this is considered almost impossible and will be the greatest accomplishment of Cobb's career. This is the job, the goal of the story. This goal defines all of Act 2 and most of Act 3 and is the central drive of the story. Physical stakes. Cobb's freedom in jeopardy. If he fails the job, he will be arrested by US Customs upon arrival. Saito, the man financing the mission, promises Cobb that if they succeed, he will make one phone call to assure Cobb's freedom. But that's only if they succeed. Not only that, due to the unusually strong sedative they use to push everyone deep into the dream, if any of Cobb and his crew die, they won't wake up like normal. They'll be stuck in limbo forever, and their minds will be destroyed. And as we discover during the job, Robert Fisher's subconscious is trained to resist dream manipulation. So, prison or mind obliteration. Those are pretty intense physical stakes. Now, for the emotional stakes, Cobb isn't alone on this mission. His friends, and especially his new student Ariadne, are all in jeopardy of having their minds destroyed. But the real emotional stakes for Cobb are centered on his family. The children he's exiled from, and his dead wife Mal who haunts him. If Cobb fails this mission, he will never see his children again, and he will never be a true father to them. In a pivotal scene with his mentor and father, played by Michael Caine, he tells Cobb that the occasional gift or message won't get his children their father back. Cobb needs to be there for them. And if he succeeds in this mission, he can be a father again. And let's finally talk about the philosophical stakes, the competing belief systems that create meaning in the narrative. Throughout the entire mission, Cobb struggles with guilt over causing his wife's death. The idea he plants in her mind, your world is not real, and his inability to let go of the past, of a dream that no longer exists, of a memory, is the real danger to the mission that causes the greatest harm. The tension between those two ideas, Cobb letting go of the past or embracing the real world and the future, are the two ideas that drive the entire film. And Nolan even withholds a straight answer in the infamous closing scene where we're not sure what choice Cobb actually makes. But that's a lot of information. The point of all of this is that the entire story and all its emotional nuance hinges on the dynamic between the objective of fulfilling the job and the bad things that will happen if they fail. Death, limbo, prison, never seeing family again. Most importantly, not losing yourself to a dream. All of these consequences and dangers hinge on the success of the job, of planting an idea in Robert Fisher's mind. So when you're plotting your next story, try to distill the core objective of your protagonist and list all of the horrible things that will happen if they fail. How can you make those stakes immediate and high pressure? How varied and deep are your stakes? And do these consequences fit the protagonist's specific journey? Thanks for watching. If you'd like to learn more about storytelling and screenwriting, check out one of our free courses with NYU screenwriting professor John Warren in the link below. Have a great day.